I'm still trying one last thing, just waiting to hear back on this enabling chat.
Yeah, in the meantime, for the new folks, where are you guys from? Let us know where Simplify is in your life. Are you guys around here, from the US, another country? I would love to know all about you guys for a little bit.
All right, so let's get started. Everyone, welcome. This is our first webinar, and as Laila mentioned, this will be we plan to do it a 4-part series to cover everything what's happening in AI landscape, because everything, I mean, it's currently overwhelming what's happening in AI landscape. So this is our attempt to give you as much as information as possible. Currently, AI is everywhere. Everyone is talking about AI, the way we work, the way we are going to work, and there is a strategic shift happening. If you open, for example, if you open TikTok, if you open Instagram Reels, there are influencers every day talking about AI, how ChatGPT can help, how the new models Microsoft is deploying. So it's quite, sometimes it can be overwhelming to just look at everything what's happening and try to keep the lay of the land. One tweet I think most of you or most of us read is like, probably AI is not going to replace your job, but the person who knows AI will definitely replace your job. So AI is here to stay. So let's go. We do not want to become like too technical and talk about the underneath AI. We want to keep it light and show you guys the capabilities and how we think at Simplified when it comes to AI. So let's zoom out a little bit. What is generative AI and why you should care about this? In a layman's terms, generative AI is a simple form of AI where it does, based on the learnings, based on the data, it does the predictions. It predicts the next word, it predicts the next token. And over last 12 to 18 months, we have seen unprecedented growth in this particular AI. The models which were in AI, there is something called as a models, which it's like a machine learning program which gets the input and then it produces the output, and it learns based on the past and historical data. So these models were accessible over past probably 10, 20, 15 years for very large organizations. Like some of the FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and because of obvious reasons. It needs a lot of computational power, and these models are expensive. OpenAI, probably the first company that tried to commoditize this whole large language models, which we use behind the scene for all writing. And it started with writing, then we have seen images generation, then we are seeing videos generations. So the plethora of AI tools just opened up, and it made it accessible for all developers all over the world to use this technology. Using this technology, you can do more with less. You can generate content. So this is, if you look at the history of our content generation or content creation in the past, if we look at the from the start of the internet, 2010, mainly like the job was, we were creating content. You need, and mainly distribution was offline, and some specialized users were creating content. Then fast forwarding in 2012, 2013, rise of social, where we have seen a lot of these distributed apps and creating content, some sort of distributed teams, and we were still creating contents using templates. Now, fast forwarding 10 years later, we are post-pandemic. We all survived through this pandemic, and every business is forced to create more content. Every marketer, all of us, all of the content creators, all the marketers are forced to create content. 90 million plus small businesses are online, and that number is growing exponentially faster than ever. There are 200 million plus creators added in last 3 years. And if you look at our own behavior, we are consuming more content than ever. So to answer why AI matters to you is simple, because it will allow you to become a superhero. It will give you the power of superhero, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. AI is here. Think AI as the smartest intern in your office, or someone who given right instruction will do a lot more. If you give half-baked instructions, it will do half. It's a garbage in, garbage out kind of concept. So at us to kind of get mastery on prompt writing, which is one of the key area which we'll cover in one of the webinars, is simple fundamental rule is think AI nothing more than a complex technology. Think this as like a smartest intern in your office, in your neighborhood, to whom you give these instruction and it produces the really quality content. It's as simple as that. And at Simplified, our whole vision is not to build just the software. We are not here to build the software. Our vision is to build a space where us can do more with less, collaborate together, and unleash your creativity. And everything, unlike building, and our whole thesis is how can we help you make our AI, simplified AI, our whole vision, our team is obsessed in making it simple, making it accessible, and right there in your workflow. So we will over the next, we are continuing to launch these different tools and trying to put it into your workflow. So that way, when you are using, so you can do more with less, you can collaborate together, you can and unleash your creativity. And we give you that time saved back. So that way you can spend that time on creative work. You can spend that time in growing your business. And that's where the whole why AI matters. So in this session, which Laila is here to walk you through, we'll take you through how we think at Simplified, how the AI should be integrated into your workflow. And there are many things to cover. This is probably get started session. This is slightly more like hands-on, walking you through different capabilities and give exposure to this. This session is recorded. It's also live on YouTube. We'll also send this recording after the call. So all of you know Laila through customer support or through the emails which you are receiving, but she's here. She put together a really nice presentation to share more details. So Laila, let's go.
Hey again, everyone. So yes, as KG was saying, AI is amazing. We have been the forefront of AI, right? And we have been building tools that helps not only you guys, it helps ourselves. I've talked to a lot of you already, and I always tell that how I do my own work using Simplify, right? You guys receive my emails, everything I do within Simplify. And, for that, I just wanted to showcase you guys how this can take you from messy to successful. So imagine you have Sarah, right? I'm Sarah, you guys are Sarah, we are all Sarahs. So there comes a point where even if you work by yourself, I know lots of you guys are small business owners, or you're doing it all by yourself, or you do have a team, but it's not like a big team. So there's always lack of resources or, lack of communication. And comes the point where you decide to grow your business, right? You decide to grow your brand. So what are all the issues your guys facing? So marketing copy, difficult to do. You have to do at least a few versions. You have to find the right brand colors. You don't have the necessary resources. You have to go after the right images. It's a very long and time consuming process that can take like a huge toll on teams, or if you're doing it all by yourself. After you get to the point where, okay, I get my creatives, I get my copy. So what is the right content? What is the right format? You have so many like social media, different types of users, different engagement. How do you decide what to post? This is yet another like battle to fight. And after you get to all of that, you still have the part of planning and distribution. Who does what? Did you plan your post? Did you schedule? You have to do some app hopping. It is exhausting. You keep track of everything. So how do you do that? That's how Simplify and AI can take that from you. Because on AI, as you guys know already, on Simplify, I'm sorry, you do have all in one. So the app hopping part is done, the looking for everything is done. And you do have the AI that will take the grunt work part of your workflow out, and then you leave you with just the passion part of your workflow, which is like strategizing, creating, doing the parts you actually love, and have the AI do the annoying parts that make you feel sluggish in your workflow for you. So that will help you create faster, work faster, create better content. And that is a really valuable asset that AI can bring for you. So let me jump straight into the app itself and show you guys how to do that inside Simplified. Give me 1 second. I have. Yes. Okay, let me share here my screen again with you guys. Hello. And with that, let me jump into Simplified and show you guys how to leverage our AI and everything we have to offer. Most of you is already familiar with the app, but let me do a quick overview. So up here, we have the environment with the products, and you can easily navigate between them. So whenever you are creating designs or videos or writing, you can just easily click here. You have the AI quick tools with all the quick actions you can do using AI. Those actions are also available within the features of the main products. This is just a shortcut to make your life even easier. So you just have to click and navigate between those, right? Let me go back to social media. Here on the left-hand side, you have all the main features within social media, which is the planner, where we do all the planning, project planning here. Publishing, it's the actual calendar where you guys will schedule and publish a post. You have inbox for social listening and essay conversations, providing customer support. We have analytics to, analyze how your social media is doing. Here to start using this, super easy. You guys know, you just click new post, and then you have all your accounts enabled, where you can either do a post for all of them or do just like one, or you can create account groups and have specific accounts where you can post to. Right? Let me go to all accounts. And one of the ways I like to leverage AI first, it's, for example, creating posts very focused if I have to do some focus posts for Facebook, right? And let's say I am on the spirit of being Sarah. I am a small business owner and I have a candle store, right? And I'm just trying to get my products out there, getting my brand known. And I have to create some posts that people will engage with. And that I just have that, creator's block. I just have a lot going on. So let me use AI to write a Facebook post about a candle sale. And then you write it down, you just select it, click continue, and then you have the AI write directly into the post composer for you, all while I can see exactly what's going on here. And then you can see that I write a Facebook post, because in this case, I'm very focused on doing a Facebook post here. You could do something more generic if you're doing all the social medias, for example. And the AI instantly had a full post for me, complete with hashtags here. I could, let's say, okay, 50%, a bit a lot. It's actually 25. So, pretty easy. You can schedule there or just click on this plus and add media library. So for example, I had my posts for my candle store here. And then I want to get this one. I know that these artboard, if you see here, I created 4 different sizes, each one for one social media. I know that this one was my Facebook one. So let me get it, just add it here. And then I'll have this perfect post that I had the AI craft for me, and with some designs that I did within Simplified. I use a brand kit to keep the colors of my store. Like my color palette were this cute pink, this little brown, some yellow. So I just use this to create different posts, and then I can see, look at this, beautiful, super beautiful. I could even create a comment by clicking comment here and have the AI write it for me, right? Comment, celebrating the promotion. Okay, and then you same concept, you will write it down, select, click continue, and then you have the AI. Okay, my wording wasn't the best, but I can schedule this to be published 5 minutes after my post. So you will kickstart engagement on your post, right? So this is always a great tool. And then I could go here, schedule everything for the 21, done. So this is great to start, just creating posts with the composer. Another thing I like to do here, let me start a new one. Let me go again with Facebook or even Twitter. For example, you could go to the AI assistant, and once you click on this AI assistant here, the post composer, the menu will open here on your right. First, we suggest all those templates because they are optimized for social media. But of course, you can search any of our templates here. You guys know that we have close to 100 templates. So you're not limited to those. Those are just our suggestions. You can also go here and open the docs and just select, for example, something you have created before. So for example, I went to AI earlier and I used the write for me because it's a very free template in the sense where you can just give a comment, much like you did in the post composer, and then it will generate for you. So for example, I asked for write some Facebook posts promoting my sales, generate, and then, okay, I have all of those. You can just copy and paste and add it here and then schedule, right? You could also, for example, if you love this and this is something you think you'll be using, you can create snippets, or that could be like content, hashtags, comments that you can just add in a click. I had one that was a post. So a snippet is also very, very useful for you guys. Or just click on create hashtags, and the AI will generate hashtags automatically for you that are relevant for your context. You can see that the AI had already generated some, and because those are super relevant, it generated some very similar ones, right? So let me schedule this one for the 21. It will be a popping day for me. And then going back, getting like the drift from the AI, let me go there very quickly. On the AI, there are a lot of things you can do to unlock your strategy for social media. One of them, we all know that promoting your brand is not only social media itself, it's also blogs and articles. You can create easily an account on Medium, WordPress, on Substack, and start writing blogs about your brand or related subjects. And you don't even need to be a writer to do that. You can go here. If you click on Generate AI, let me go rewind a little bit. If you see here, Generate with AI, we have a set of tools that will allow you to create using AI. So for example, text to image, it's when, you just input the text and generate AI images, presentation, social media quotes will help you create posts in seconds, right? Just with some input. Let me show you, start with the blog. You can just create, for example, the health benefits of organic candle. And with that, I will click on generate, and it will generate a post for me in seconds. I have already created one in the exactly same wording, so I'm not going to do it again. It will generate exactly like this. The only thing I did, it's how I was showing you guys. I just opened this, put my topic there, hit generate, and then I have this complete with images, ready to go. I don't even need to edit if I don't want to. Perfect, right? And then I can have a whole blog about candles, organic candles, and just, spread the word. And then I could go here and just add, like, you can find the best candles at organiccandles.com. You can export this, you can download, copy and paste, or if you have a WordPress, you can click here and just publish directly to WordPress. And this will help you get content and get your brand out there in seconds too with AI.
One more thing here, since all of you are joining this webinar, this is Laila, if you can just click on home of AI writing. So we have relaunched our full blog writer. Now our full blog writer is fully powered by ChatGPT, and it understands the multimodal. So you can now select, like, give any topic, give the outline, and AI will generate probably anywhere from 900 words to probably 1500 words blog with images, like fully ready to go. So you have two modes. You can just give a topic and say, okay, pick like your title and generate the blog, or like the way Laila did, or you can have the control copilot where you can say, I want to choose a title, I want to select the outline and guide AI. So Laila, if you just open that candle blog, that blog has everything you need from like images, and AI is picking up these images from, we are launching fairly soon. You can also use, currently it is picking from stock photos, but you will be able to use images from like DALL-E, Stable Diffusion, some of the AI art generated images. So your blog becomes really beautifully done. And there are a few other things, like this is a fully collaborative document. So you can invite everyone to share, comment, and all that stuff. So give it a try and let us know your feedback. And also another thing, we have enabled chat. So please give it a try. I hope it is now working for everyone. All right, Laila, go ahead.
Yes, and we will deep dive into AI writing next week. So, we'll give prompts, we'll go into like a more detailed explanation. Let me just answer live just this one question that Swapnil asked. Or he asked if all of the AI generated content is plagiarism free for the social media posts and blogs. And yes, they are. But we also have the plagiarism checker available. So every time you generate a content, you feel free to just select it. Let me go here again. For example, I could select this here and then just click on plagiarism check. And then it will give me no results found, which is what you want, because it means there isn't the same text anywhere, right? So they should all be plagiarism free, but also you can always check within Simplify. Okay, so going back.
There is one more question in this.
Yes.
I think, Thomas, you asked, is it possible to upload created blogs from Simplified directly to my Shopify store? Answer is yes, we are working on that. And soon, probably by end of this month, you will be directly publish all the blogs which you have created from Simplified to your Shopify store.
And Michaela, the images inserted, they were automatic. So once you generate the blog, it will, once I put the topic, like I showed you, just once again for you guys, I just put the topic here, click generate, and then I had this done for me. I didn't have to insert the images. They were already inserted by the AI for me. It did all the work of finding the images, put in there. I literally just wrote the topic and click generate and waited 30 seconds. It was faster than going to get some water for myself. Then I had the blog. Awesome. And then the other way I like to leverage AI for social media planning, if you don't want to, so just before I showed you guys how I like to use AI to write focus posts, right? So I showed you how to open the composer, write the inline command, select and click continue. So the AI will generate for you. If you are like bulk planning, another thing I like to do is, for example, you can open a new document and have the AI write, for example, a social media strategy, right? So write a social media, this is the command I gave for the AI, write a social media strategy to increase sales for organic candles on those social channels. I selected, click run command, and then I had the AI draw this 6-step plan for me. Another thing is, for example, I create a series of tweets. So here I gave the command, write 5 tweets explaining why organic candles are healthier with engaged language for social media. So the AI gave me those 5 here. And what you can do is, okay, I love this one. I'll start with this. So you select, you click on publish on social, and then you have the post open here. So, it takes you from having to create post by post to just going, having the AI create a number of posts for you. You just have to select and click publish. Then there you are. Once again, you click on the plus, you add media from our library, from your projects, from your computer, and then you just schedule in seconds. The other thing you can do is, let's say you have the one post that you really liked, or that you saw on analytics that it was performing very well. So you want to create some variations of those posts. So I just picked one for this case and had the AI write 10 variations for the following tweet, right? And so I chose this one, had the AI do 10 more for me. So you can do the same thing. You can just select, publish on social, and have it there. Or what I like to do, and I know you guys will like it too, is once you have that, you can come here, go back to social media, schedule posts, click here on this drop down and bulk schedule posts. So you can get the example CSV. This will import this example with the tabs. You can go here on file and then make a copy so you can edit this. And I already did this. So here you are. You will, so in this case, I want to do Facebook. So I already copy and paste all those variations from the AI writing. I copy and paste those here that I had from my tweet. Where is it? So I copy and paste all those 5 here. Right? I added the projects I did. So I have this easy to go on social media. Let me show you again. You just download it, go to bulk schedule, and then let me get my CSV here for you guys. Okay. Easier to do like this. CSV, this will download it. Perfect. Then you just drop here, browse. Oops. Okay. My bad, I put Twitter, but doesn't matter, it worked. So you can see I have my post here with my projects that I created, post imported. I can open this. And in seconds, I had some posts created for me. Okay. Perfect. All the content, you can see the comments, everything scheduled. And you can do up to 300 posts at a time. So you can use AI to write all your posts for you, put that on the CSV, upload those, and there you have it in seconds. You have a whole, month of planning or more, depending on how much you want. And let me just, on these final moments, just show you guys, for those who, especially those who have teams and clients, they want to share content with. We have the planner where you can create drafts. So this works pretty much like the post composer. We have the same commands, but you will save a draft here. And then you can send it for approval. So you have someone for your team that will approve. And for example, you can come here, approve it. And once this is approved, this will appear on ready to publish. Then you can go there and publish, or you can just create bundles to share with external people, external clients. They don't even need to have a Simplified account. They will open this in a separate, in their browser, and they will just see those specific posts, and they can approve it or not. Hopefully they will. Another thing you can do after you have all your posts there, you have analytics. So you can always see how well your posts are doing. Depending, you can select the time frame. We have the presets. You can do a custom one. So you can see here, for example, this is a great way of, okay, so you did all those posts with AI, you posted them. So you go back, you see how they are doing, and then you can select, okay, this one is doing better than the other one. It has more impressions. It has like more clicks. So let me create variations of this one. And that's what I would do. So I would open the AI document and then ask the AI to create some variations of those posts to post here. You can also download reports, right? So you can select all or individual social channels to share on PDF, PNG, customize it with your name, the name of your company. And lastly, but not less important, inbox. This is a great way to keep contact with all your users, your followers. You guys all know how important it is. I love talking to you. I know you guys appreciate having someone to talk to on Simplify. So I know that you know how important paying attention to your users is, right? It is great for your brand. It's great for your product. I personally love it. So you can go, for example, you have streams where social listening. What does it mean? It just means that you see everything that is happening regarding your brand, right? All mentions, comments, you just have this overview where you see how sentiment is about your brand on social networks. And then you can go to conversations where you go and you can actually answer people. So for example, I have this comment here that KG sent for someone. Let me try and have this. So we have this one. I can use the AI assistant to summarize the conversation, for example, and the AI is thinking here. It's analyzing my conversation, and then it will give me some notes. I'm not sure this one. It analyzed the video we had and then just gave me like a summarization of this. And I could, for example, select this and then expand if I want, or click on the AI assistant and have the AI craft an answer, like a friendly one, based on the summary of that conversation. Right. So it just rewrote this in a very friendly way. I could, for example, copy this and have it write for me. Write a friendly answer about this conversation. And then have it here. I put this and this. Delete the rest. Click continue. So on top of all the AI commands that we have specifically for customer support, which are expand, make more friendly, make more formal. You can use our AI templates or documents that if you click this, it will open here on the side. So you guys can also craft some answers that you can have easily accessible here or save as snippets, right? So I don't know, you can have something that you know comes up a lot, so you can have pre-made answers here. And then you can tag assignees. And I guess, you know, that makes your life so much easier. It takes away a lot of like wondering if you're answering correctly, if you didn't read the conversation thoroughly. It saves you a lot of time. And I guess we are almost at the end. We have 10 minutes to go. So now I would love to get some answers, to see some questions, to give you guys some answers and go over anything that wasn't clear enough.
I have one thing. There was a question on generating presentation. Can you show them like how to create presentation and give a quick overview of generative AI capabilities we have added recently?
Yes, absolutely. I will give you guys a little taste. So like I was saying, on any of our products here, you have the generate with AI. So you can access the same set from anywhere. I will go from AI. We have text to image. Let me go quickly there, where you will generate all your images. So okay, now let me go with the candle. And then I can generate, for example, an image for my candle store, right? So you will quickly go over text to image. I'll let it there while it is thinking and just explain to you all the other ones. Let me also go over AI presentation. This is great. Even if you guys don't have to actually do a presentation for someone, this is still super useful because you can turn this into videos you can share on social media, for example.
Also,
right?
you
So
can
go back.
turn these same thing onto carousel. One thing we are adding it here is different sizes. 16:9 is currently supported, and soon you will be able to see 1:1 as well. So that way you can even post this as an Instagram post. All you need to give here is just the topic and hit generate.
So for example, if I want to make a carousel post about aromatic candles to post on my Facebook store, on my Facebook for my store, it will generate for me. And then everything is fully customizable. So here, for example, I personally love the black background because I think this will look beautiful on Facebook. And let me export this to social as a PNG because I want this as a carousel. So this will export there. Let me go back here and show you guys generated some pink candles on a white background, which was exactly what I asked for. Of course, this could be a lot better if I gave better commands, which we'll go over next week on prompts and AI writing. Here it is exporting for my social media. In the meantime, let's see how this will look. I love the idea of turning this into a Facebook carousel because it will give me, the option of doing this whole theme post that is very informative for my audience, right? So they don't have to actually go and look for it like on blogs or anywhere else. Okay, let me just put Facebook here.
It's still
Facebook page.
adding. While it is adding, there's one question Nikhil asked. Enable a notification when a blog post is generated and posted to my WordPress. So currently we don't, there is one AI sort of safety and rule is that there is no end-to-end automation. It's not recommended. There is a human intervention is recommended. So you'll be able to generate a blog within like a minute, and then you have to probably review it and then schedule it or publish it by yourself. Because otherwise, if there is a chance that machines will just take over in writing and publishing and there is an unfair advantage in the market. So I hope, Michaela, that answers your question.
Yeah. But Adam asking about they can be improved. Absolutely, they can absolutely be improved. Okay, one more about. Okay, let me schedule this also for the 21. Perfect. Let me go back to that presentation. You'll find it here on design, so on projects. And you can absolutely manipulate and improve this. Everything the AI generates for you is fully editable. So either it be text, images, presentations, posts, everything is here for you, and you can use as is, or you can change background. You can, so for example, let me go here. So I have my organic candle brand kit, and I want to put the background on my brand colors, right? And I want to change this for another color of my brand kit. So I can make this 100% the brand kit of my, brand store or whatever. Or you can do freehand, right? You can choose here, you can pick and choose, you can select the images, all my assets. You can go here and see like all your assets here. It's charging because we have a lot of stuff. And from brand kits, you can get like your assets there. See, Unsplash, you can do Google Drive, you can do Shopify if you have a store connected here. You can do AI images. So I could, for example, replace this with my AI image, this one, So everything's fully customizable. Okay, so going back to just to finish showcasing.
Laila, one more thing. Can you go back to that presentation, please?
Yes.
So the fun part is like you have created this presentation and now click on animation.
Yes. One second.
You can, I will show you how we do our videos. So you can click on it and like, let's say, let's apply some preset on the artboard, maybe like fade in and scroll down.
Just one second. The preset will apply to all the elements of the artboard. If you want to animate just one, you have to select it and then apply just for that one.
Yes. So can you go back? Like, let's apply preset on all, like one side. Let's apply one preset, maybe fade. And once it is applied, just click on apply all. Like Google Slides, it will apply that presets to all the slides. You can add transitions and add music, and this becomes like your video immediately.
Exactly.
You can again publish it on YouTube.
Yeah, and transitions very easy. You just click on this plus between artboards, and then you can select some transitions. So once again, like I said, you can apply the same transition to all, or you can apply different ones for different artboards. So you have several effects, right? Then you can remove or change. And then this can also be a video you can post on social media. You could, for example, resize the artboard for a YouTube short format. In this case, you have to do a bit more editing because the sizes are very different, right? So everything will be compressed, but you could just get all those elements and transform into a YouTube shorts and then post this to YouTube, for example, right? Or just like this.
There's one more question from Swapnil. Is it possible to automate blog posting using Notion templates and Zapier and then publish it to WordPress? Yeah, sure. We directly have publishing to like WordPress. So the Laila just showed you. You can connect to your WordPress.com or WordPress.org. If you go to settings,
you can go here, settings,
click on
connected apps.
Click on new connection. And here you can
then you
connect
can
your
connect
Shopify and
WordPress, for example, right?
correct. Once you authorize it, you will be able to directly publish it from our long form writer to your Shopify account. But we'll also look into your automation case which you just mentioned. So that way we'll probably bring those features in here as well.
Yeah.
I know some of
Using
you are really curious about video as well. So we'll cover that in upcoming days because there are
it is a lot.
exactly, and there is subtitle, I mean captions. We are bringing so much stuff there in next couple of weeks, text to video as well. So a lot more yet to come in
A lot.
in one app.
Yeah. And for the last 2 minutes, let me just show you the social media quotes, because this is also pretty cool for social media. Again, you can select the size here. I'll leave Instagram. And then you can just add a topic. I mean, it is a quote, so mind you that organic candle is probably not a very hot topic for quotes. I cannot imagine like a candle philosopher, but it did do some nice quotes here. And once again, I can customize it with whatever I want, replace the background image, put my brand kit, and then just export to publish on social. So if you absolutely want to post and don't have like ideas what to do, just go to AI social media quotes, and there you have the full post for you. Right? And let me just go over. Susie, we don't have connection to Podia yet, but we will look into possible integrations for the future. Directly to newsletter. And I guess that's it, guys. This is the time. So thank you so much for having you here. Once again, we have the discount code if you guys want to try any of the features. If it is not available for you, just add the live 10 at checkout. And thank you so much for being here. And on the upcoming email follow-up, we'll send this recording and the link for our next webinar that will be unlocking your AI writing strategy with Simplified. So if you guys are curious about our AI writing, blogs, posts, integrations, just stay tuned for next week's webinar that will also be on Thursday. So, have your RSVP on your calendar. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.